Howdy, partners. 'Tis I, the timeless, nameless spirit of the Wild West. Seeing as how that there Red Dead Redemption 2 just moseyed on over to PC, it seems pert near a good time to round up, or lasso if you will, some of the best GTA 5 mods, which were what we can only hope makes that long and lonesome ride from the land of consoles and get to spiffing up our cowboy simulator. So get busy, modders, and bring us such reality-bending nonsense as number 10. The Flash mod by Julio NIB let players commune with that there speed force and shake a leg through the shitty streets of Los Santos at a clip most fastifying. But by our reckoning, the vast, ample expanses of New Austin will be all the more conducive to getting up your foot speed, which proved a mite challenging in urban environs, not to mention the sheer joy of feeling a hot desert wind rushing twixt your spandex thigh gap. Number 9. Whilst we're getting around RDR's world map a mite easier, why not strap some dynamite to your person and jetpack about in defiance of all laws of God, man, and nature? Even better, that there vehicle's jetpack mod by X-Mods got one of them ejector seat features, so the next time your horse turns a hoof and takes a tumble down a train trestle, all you gotta do is pop up like finished toast and zoom away, the smell of your horse's corpse growing more distant by the second. Number 8. Y'all ever scrap and fuss and fight your way back from a revolution-torn island called Warme, only to realize you done forgot to kill and skin some of the indigenous life forms? One can only pray that RDR2 on PC means a mod like Travel to North Yankton by New Theft comes a-calling and sets things to right. Not to get Arthur to North Yankton, mind you, but the aforementioned Warme. It ain't snowing there, it's hot. Just head south from Saint Denis, you can't miss it. Number 7. Vehicle Cannon by Flowcraft Mods introduced a whole lot of Los Santos lowlifes to the joy of shooting out whole cars where your bullets was supposed to be. Now, forgive an old cowhand for being particular, but it seems to me that means a similar mod for RDR would have horses flying from the chambers of your pistola, and there ain't no sound in the West more joyful than the clop of a gun-projected equine a-kicking a reprobate in the face mid-air. Oh boy! Number 6. And that there Flowcraft mod posse, they got another one. What made every NPC in Los Santos go crazier than a flea on bath day. Though LS is a dangerous place, I reckon riding into a town like Annesburg to see the miners a rioting and in general state of chaos makes even more sense, story-wise. Red Dead Online not brutal enough for you? Why not turn the whole darn world against you and live the real life of a wanted outlaw, pursued in every corner of the map? Sounds exhausting, New Austin. Hey dude, you old cowpoke you, plodding along mile after mile. Haven't you ever wanted to soar through the blue like a golden bird? Well, sure. It's probably the only reason to envy those GTA 5 cusses. But thanks to that there Angry Planes mod by Onsby, they get their just desserts in the form of a bunch of aggro airplanes going generally nutty. I say, bring some of that death from above the Vanderlind gang's way. Just imagine dodging Sidewinder missiles from the back of a Mustang. Finally, you could live out the primal battle between machine and horse. Number 4. Naturally, if you're gonna bring the advent of flight to West Elizabeth, y'all's gonna wanna pack a grappling hook for chopper snagging and plane grabbing. Not to mention the look on a varmint's face when you grapple his hat right off his head, or the big iron out of his mitt. Julio NIB, y'all best be busy working on a port of this one, on account of fishing with a grappling hook sounds like a whole heap of fun. Number 3. Hoping for Half-Life Life 3 is what we on the range call a losing proposition. But that don't mean introducing Maitre Z's grav gun to Red Dead wouldn't be a hoot and a half. Sure, in GTA, y'all got to toss cars and pedestrians hither and thither, but I don't recall Los Santos having a lot of alligators you get to hurl at Ku Klux Klansmen. And to be honest, that's pretty much all I want to do now that I think of it. Number 2. And yet, it would all amount to nothing if in RDR2 weren't the prettiest, most meticulously lit sandbox with the best weather system ever seen around these parts. So for all the fun you can have with your grav guns and iron birds and flashes and so forth, it's hard to beat the ability to see a storm roll across the prairie, or a lightning strike atop a snowy peak, or the sun break through ominous clouds onto a gleaming creek whenever the mood may strike you. Script Hook 5 by Alexander Blade may be a less ostentatious mod, but it's probably the first one we'll be installing if somebody rustles one up for Red Dead. Number 1. Red Dead's about so much more than graphics. It's about betrayal and camaraderie and shooting irons and horse racing and cussing and flower picking and horse cussing and amazing fucking graphics. So despite its simple nature, it's hard to beat Natural Vision Remastered for mods. If it can make GTA 5 look this good, I reckon you'll be able to feel the saddle against your crotch and smell the streets of strawberry. I'm positively drooling imagining that kind of look applied to my RDR. Oh no, wait, my dead tooth finally fell out. Well, the important part is I'm drooling and we done finished this here list. What kind of fancifying mods do y'all want to see implemented on this here PC port of Red Dead? Make your feelings known down in the comments there. And for the latest in virtual cowboy news, keep her locked right there on that there IGN. Yeehaw! Woohoo! Oh, that cough doesn't sound good.